Hey guys, this is Ryan here, and I just wanted to record this short introduction, just kind of thanking you guys for 250 subscribers. As you can see, we're at 261 right now. Pretty awesome, all the support I've been getting lately, so I'm really appreciative towards it. And lastly, I just want to say no hard feelings towards Sinfull. He's a great player, really well respected in the community and everything. So yeah, and with that, let's hop into the best of 5. I'll catch you guys there. Yo, what is up, everybody? This is Ryan Mahalik or Superstyle Gaming here, and I'm really excited to come at you with a TRYHARD best of 5 versus Sinfull. You saw, I'm gonna put a little intro in this video where it kind of showed stuff that him and Tilted were saying to me before this. They were calling me trash, they were saying I'm bad, whatever. So Sinfull challenged me to a best of 5 all strats starting map Offside, so we'll see how this goes. So I actually chose Dartling Glue this time. I'm going to play some aggro Dartling Glue, try to drain his NFE, so we'll see how this goes. And I went for a 277 eco start. So this is a post comm, obviously. I didn't really want to live comm during these games because I was just trying to focus, so yeah. I'll definitely live comm TryHard games later on when I'm more comfortable with it. But at the moment, like tournament matches and stuff will still be post comms. So we both get our plantations round 5. And then I'm going to send him some blacks and then boosted greens here. And the reason is it prevents him from getting another farm even though he has 1100. Because he has to get up defense first. So this rush was kind of to delay that farm. And then he's going to send me some blacks. Not really doing anything. He sends me some yellows. I got up another Dartling. And the reason I don't boost here is because I was tracking his money pretty much. I knew he got up his farm relatively soon, so he's not going to have money to send me a ton. So I just take the leaks. And then I counter with my own set of yellows. He gets up some 9-inch nails. Defends without boost, so solid. Send him some leads, force that cleansing foam, and then this is a rush I've been doing recently. Sending yellows and whites round 11 is really good because they don't have their balloon trap up yet. So lots of times they'll force a boost or they have to get up like 6 9-inch nails. So it did force a boost. Now, I know Sinfull's a really good player, so I think he'd be able to defend an all-out without boost. I'm not exactly sure. So I end up just not all-outing him, but yeah, I'm not sure if that was the play there. I also didn't have a balloon boost to all-out him with. Here's a rush I've been doing recently against Engineer. Round 14, you send him some zebras and rainbows behind it. And it's normally a pretty good rush. It kind of exploits the balloon trap by the zebras like fill up the balloon trap and then the rainbows come in between the time that the balloon trap's respawning. So that forced a boost. Then round 15, I send him some camo leads. Forces a farm cell and gets his flash bomb up. He counters with his own rush with some leads, a ceramic, and then a camo ceramic. And I just boost against this. It's pretty easy to defend. So I'm happy with how his game's going so far. He is down to 1 boost, and his farms are not great. So we're going to continue this aggro into round 18 with a Moab. With some leads behind. I send the leads behind because it blocks his ninja a little bit, and also forces him to continue to have his flash bomb. It looks like he's gonna try to defend this without boost. He gets up his second ninja a little bit late, and ends up going down. He definitely needed to use his last boost there. He can't really greed that, or just get up like another Jitsu or something like that. So that is game 1, and I'll catch you guys at his losing map. Alright, it looks like Sinfull's losing map was Interchange, so I'm not really comfortable on Interchange that much, so I'm going Cobra, and it looks like he's going Tac Wiz, so we'll see how this plays out. This is actually the second time we played Interchange, because the first time he ended up DCing round 17, and I was nice, I let him have a redo, so we'll see how this one goes. Of course, I'm just ecoing at this point. He anti-stalled round 1, so I only went for 1 Cobra, and then went for my mortar here. If they anti-stall round 1, you're not going to have enough money to afford 2 wired funds, so you have to pretty much only go for 1. And then we're just going to max eco right now. So I have been learning Cobra somewhat because I watch my boy D's. He plays a lot of Cobra, so he's taught me some stuff. So definitely helps a lot to have good Cobra players in Koth that you can learn from. He sends me some pinks. I'm just gonna get up wired funds to help defend those. I'm not really gonna waste money in my mortar. And tank some leaks as well. I send him some greens. I'm just full ecoing at this point. So here's a thing that I've learned from these is it's good to actually use boosts in order to green with your eco. So that's what I did. I boosted against the blacks. And then I'm going to have to get up my Bernie stuff here. But as you can see, I allowed myself to get some more eco earlier using that boost. So I think it's a good play. I send him some yellows. That forces a fireball wizard, so I'm happy with that. He does the same to me. It forces a Bernie stuff. And his farms are not honestly that good right now, so. And we've got 500 eco, so we're chilling. We're going to start building up some Cobras here. Round 12. I send him some stuff to force his fire breath. And then we're just getting up Cobras. So his farms are not good right now. I don't think he's going to be able to BIA, so that's really good for us. He sends us a big black rush. We just get up a cluster bomb and that's able to defend everything. So we're chilling. And just getting up wired funds at the moment. I think we're planning on around 16 adjustment. So here's a thing to note. I target my mortar down here at the start of the track, and the reason being, it really makes a big difference since all of my Cobras are on strong, right? And if I can pop that lead layer, my Cobras will all be shooting the black layer. But if I pop the lead layer later, my Cobras won't be shooting the black layer of the leads that are popped. My Cobras will be shooting the leads that are still up. So you want to target your mortar at the start of the map against reroll lead rushes, and it makes a huge difference with your defense for Cobras. So round 18, I start my adjustment here. Looks like he's going to send me a Moab. We still have 2 boosts left, so I'm fine boosting against this. And that's going to be an easy defend on boost. And yeah, we're just continuing our adjustment here. We did drain one of his boosts with our adjustment as well, so that's good. Looks like he's sending me a BFB around 20. And then another one, so this is pretty much an all-out. I get up a misdirection. I misdirect the first one. And then I go for another misdirection. But I think that's kind of a misplay. I should have just started spamming maulers at that point. So now I go for the mauler spam. Looks like he's going to defend my misdirected BFB. We'll see if I can defend this. I do have a boost. I boost. I still have the maulers up. And looks like I actually forgot to sell a misdirection up there. So I am down about $4,000 on my defense because I didn't sell that. And I actually end up going down to those Moabs. So definitely misplay on my part there. If I sold that misdirection and got up a few more maulers, I think I would have been able to defend that. So current score is 1-1 going to my losing map. I'll catch you guys there. I don't think you guys could have guessed this, but my losing map is Inlets. Yeah. Pretty much my favorite map. I don't think I win pretty much most games on this map. I've pretty much figured out all the ins and outs of it, so I'm really comfortable facing him on this. So it looks like we both are going boat mortar. And I go for a 265 eco start. Looks like he goes 259. I don't really understand that number. And then he just sends some later, but I like my eco start more, to be honest. As you can see, I did leak less. And he continues his aggression into round 4. Well, I'm just going to save up for my plantation and kind of tank some leaks here and outfarm him due to it. I don't really think being aggro on Inlets is a good move because the boat spot's just so good that it doesn't even waste much lives, and at the end game of this, pretty much whoever has more money is going to win. So you want to get up that BIA as early as possible. Round 6, we both go with blacks. I balloon boost them his way, and that forces another 0-0 boat. and he does the same, so I get up a 0-0 boat. I am kind of low on life, so I have to pretty much defend adequately from now on. We both go for some yellows just to force the mortar. He does the same. I continue my yellows because he didn't get up a mortar, and actually forces a grape shot with faster shooting and a boost. So I'm very happy with that. His defense is more expensive than ours currently, and ours handles yellows better. So I definitely would go for the mortar there instead of another grape shot. And we're out farming because of that as well. He goes for some whites around 11. I just get up my destroyer. That's an easy defend. And I kind of keep farming. I send him a camel lead, just forces camel detection on his mortar. He sends me one. And yeah, we're gonna plan on probably going for around 14 BIA. It looks like we're on track for it. So the way you kind of know if you have enough for BIA is if you have 3 plantations and you get the valuable bananas, you only need like 500 or so, and then you're gonna have enough for it. So we get that. It looks like he aggroes here. I get up a grape shot up top. And with some buccaneer targeting, that's an easy cleanup. So it definitely wasn't near big enough of a rush to force a boost. He does a second rush here with round 16 AI. I tried to defend this one without boost, but it gets pretty scary, so I boost against it. I definitely had to there. But I'm not really scared of being forced to sell my BIA because there's about 3,000 in it right now, so I'd be able to cash it out and defend any rush he sent pretty easily. So as you can see, even though he's been more aggro, since I got that BIA, I actually have an eco lead at this point. And of course, I do have a BIA and his farms are not super good. So it looks like he's going for a Moab here. I just actually sell my farm. It was just a 1-0, so it's not really that bad. Go for 3 destroyers, and that's a pretty easy cleanup. I didn't want to boost there. I kind of like to have 2 boosts left for late game. If you have 1 left, it's alright, but 2 definitely helps a lot more for late game on Inlets. But you don't really need 3. Round 20 AI, I send a bunch of zebras along with it. And he gets up 2 destroyers and a balloon buster, so that's a pretty easy defend for him. It did force a good amount of defense though, so I think that was a good rush. In round 21, I end up cashing out my round 14 BIA, going for 2 more, so triple BIA. I like to go triple BIA when I get it really early, and you'll kind of see at the end of this game why going triple BIA is a smart move. Round 20 AI, it gets a little bit spooky, but I'm able to defend it with my current defense. So now I get up some extra defense just to be cautious, because I don't want the balloons to get that far again. And here we actually start ecoing. I think ecoing is very important on this map because of the limited farm space. We're both going to have max farms at the end, so the difference maker is going to be who has more eco. So that's kind of why I like to eco a bit till around round 26 or so. Round 24, I send a bunch of leads and zebras along with the AI, and he ends up boosting against it. So now we know he's down to 1 boost, so that's really big for us, having a boost advantage going into late game. Round 25 AI, I just get up my big one. He sends me a Moab. It's a decent rush. I mean, I think it's a kind of waste of a money, so because I can defend that pretty easily without having to sell anything, just getting up a few more destroyers. And we continue ecoing until round 26 or so. I think I stop around here. Yeah. So as you can see, we have 3,200 eco, while he only has 700. And after cashing out and selling these BIAs, we are actually out farming here, and 11k with 3k eco. So you can see the difference maker that him being aggro early game and not getting a BIA up versus me being passive and getting a BIA up makes with our money. And also we are up a boost, even though he was aggro. So if I don't misplay here, this game should be pretty much in the bag. People think Inlets games are a matter of micro, but I really believe that it's a matter of who has more money if you play it right. Because the way mortar stalling works is you can stall the BFB and Moab layers of the mortar more easily. So the more money you have to build up aircraft carriers to break down the ZMG layer, the longer you can stall, because you'll be stalling the BFB and Moab layers. So I think I'm planning on sending him around 32 here. I know he can't defend that late because he has only one boost and not that much money. Looks like he immediately counters. I use my first boost right away, so then I'm gonna go get my second boost up quick. And it looks like he's actually going for the boat pulls here, so that's interesting play. It might be better when you have less money to go for boat pulls, but in my circumstance, I think just going for mortar shells is much better. As you can see, he has some pretty insane micro. He'll kind of showcase it right here. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, it looks like he upgrades those boats pretty much instantly. I mean, look how fast that was. It was doing it like twice a second, it looked like. That's insane. I've never seen like a Gulio who's the fastest micro or can only do like once a second, and some of those look much faster than that, so that's interesting. But definitely won that game with when I was getting around 14 BI. So that's game 3. I'm up 2-1 going to his second losing map. I'll catch you guys there. Alright, it looks like his second losing map is Blastopopulous, and we're going Dartling Bomb. We can place either aggro or passive depending on what strategy he's going. I expected Heli going into this, so I started with an anti-stall start. And it looks like he is going Heli Village, which is one of the meta strategies on this map. So we send him a little bit. I mean, honestly, probably not smart even sending him. We probably should have just went for our farm, because sending round 2 against Heli doesn't do anything. You need to wait till round 4 to force anything. So yeah. Round 4 here, we start sending him some packed blues, trying to force that quad darts. We'll see if we do force it. Looks like he might just... Okay, he went for his quad darts, but we're going to continue sending into round 6 and layer some greens over it all. So it looks like he boosts immediately, so we stop sending greens. Probably a smart boost. He would have had to go for his Razor Rotors, which costs a lot of money there, or end up boosting, which is what he did. We send some more afterwards. We probably sent a little bit too early because we didn't have money to send much. So we're gonna do a mixed send of blacks and then greens, blacks and greens, and kind of keep working until we can force that Razor Rotors. We send a bunch of greens and then we layer some purples, I mean, not purples, yellows over it. And that forces another boost and the Razor Rotors. I think he did have to boost there because the yellows did layer over the greens pretty well. So I'm definitely very happy with how his start has been going. He sends me some yellows, that just forces a cannon and a boost. I'm completely fine boosting this because I know he won't be playing aggro here. And as you can see, we're tied in farms. I have 160 eco on him and a boost advantage. So definitely pleased. He sends me his tiny rush round 11. That's going to do nothing. I send him a bunch of whites round 11. I was hoping to force a boost or another heli, but it looks like his heli under a monkey fort is able to clean that up. So definitely a good defend on his part. But we've just got to kind of continue our aggro here. So round 14, I balloon boost some zebras his way, layer some whites over it. That forces another quad darts heli, but I really wanted to force more than that. He ends up leaking a little bit, but good defend for sure. His farms still aren't great. We've just got to continue our aggro. We can see we already have 723 eco, so we have been being extremely aggro. We start this rush with some leads to kind of block the darts, regrow leads as well, regrow zebras, and then we send pinks over it all. That's very important, layering everything. As you can see, his helis actually hit pierce limit. He boosts late and ends up going down. So that is the series against Sinfull. He's a really good player, so respect to him. And yeah, we won 3-1. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. More videos to come out soon. More live comms to come out soon. I've been trying to make as much content for you guys, so I hope you guys appreciate it.